Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. You guys really enjoyed the last video I made about New Jersey and the rent compared to New York City and what you guys needed to know. So I thought I'll make this new video about what the areas look like with the rent being so affordable, which range between $1,200 and $1,500. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy. Okay guys, so I want to give you a nice look of this area right here. Now you can see, I hope you guys can hear me, but you can see from here, from this building, from this property, you can see all these tall buildings. It's a nice view. A few of them might be New York City buildings as well. You can see, if I go down a little more, you can see more tall buildings. But the rent in here, let me tell y'all, it's like $2,000 and up, okay? This is not the apartments here. The apartments here is not like the apartments I will show you guys in the few. The rent here is literally around $2,000 and up. They have so many amenities when you go inside. I can't go inside because I don't live here, but yeah. So I decided to show you a different angle. Now this is basically the front of the Beacon. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but I'm not gonna advertise everything they have in this this complex, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like in the areas where the rent is. And this is like across the street. This is what you see across the street. So what I want to show you guys is like from the Beacon, right? All the amenities they have makes, you know, the rent go up. So, you know, I told you guys the rent here is $2,000 and up, right? And then the views they get to see New York City, even downtown Jersey City buildings. But you have all these many amazing things with the rent up. But then if you look across the street, this is what you see across the street, the buildings, right? Now you're like, oh, the buildings, this building looks old and, you know, not as beautiful as over here. So obviously the rent for these buildings are going to be low because they don't have amenities. It's just a regular apartment building. So the rent here will be around $1,300, $1,350, $1,200, $1,250. You know, that's the rent here. And then on the side of this building, you got, you know, these houses. So Jersey City literally is like a mixture of a little bit of everything in an area. And then across the street you see this park that they have in the Bergen. But over here, you know, they can't come outside. That's the bus in the car, sorry guys. But over here they can't come outside and say, oh, I'm gonna go play across the street in their park. No, because they don't live there. So that is a great example of, you know, what you see in the area or what you would have to go live in the area and the differences. Now if you go down a little more and walk down more, you see these, right? You see these apartments over here that you could rent out. And these are apartments over here, the ones you will see for $1,250, $1,300, $1,350, $1,400, but you know, most likely $1,500 and down. These are what the apartments look like. Now the Beacon, what I was showing you earlier, they're oh my god, what I was showing you earlier, their rent is all the way up there because they have like a small community, you know, they built. And it used to be, it actually used to be a hospital. That's why the building looks like that. But over here you can see the area. They don't have amenities. They don't have, you know, all that extraness. That's why this area rent is low. They don't have all those beautiful restaurants, parks over here to make the rent go up. It's just a regular, you know, just regular. And it's very closed off as well. But yeah, if you walk down, this is what you see. See another building, apartment over here. I'm pretty sure the rent in there is like $1,300. You know, it's cheap. It's really cheap. So if you walk a little farther up, I'll walk probably like about 4 blocks, 4 blocks up. You get over here. This is Bergen Avenue, Montgomery Street. It's still in the Bergen area in Jersey City, New Jersey. So you just have these old stores, grocery stores, Burger King. You know, it looks really old, but obviously the rent over here is not going to be as expensive. You know, because you don't have luxurious things in the area. You have regular stores. So these are the buildings you get, you know, for the rent, ranging between $1,200 and $1,500. Probably even, you know, cheaper than $1,500 too. You got subways, and then you can see the Beacon from here. So that's proof I walk like 4 or 5 blocks away. Okay, so you have buildings like these as well, where they're on top of a nail salon or other stores. Then you have churches. So you got like nice things in the area, but you know, it's not as luxurious as other areas in Jersey City. And I can't wait to do a part 2 video on that, so I can show you guys the differences and how they basically are compared to New York City. You know, in New York City you will have this is not New York City, by the way, for anyone confused, but in New York City you will have the same situation. Like, you will have luxurious buildings with amenities where the rent is like $2,000 and up. Then you have low-income families who lives in the area, or people who just want to pay cheaper rent, who lives in the area of like areas like these. So yeah, like I was saying, they rent out their floors, and these floors would be around $1,400 and $1,500. It can even go to $1,600. Is how people, you know, it's what they want to choose, how much they want to put their rent to, who own the houses. So you got nice things to look forward to in these areas as well, even if you know you don't have luxurious things. Yeah, so I'm giving you guys raw footage here, like things that people probably won't even show you. But yeah, you still have, you know, affordable apartments that you could rent out, even if the area is not as beautiful as other areas, you know. So, you know, you're like, oh, I just want to look for something that's in my price range, say $1,400 per rent. You could go look at these places, you know, and don't have to live in an old building and stuff like that. Okay guys, so if you walk up more, you see side stores that sell shoes and food and supermarkets that you can go get food from. So as I'm walking up, you got more the supermarkets I was showing you guys. You got daycare centers, you got a middle school or elementary school, I think this is. And then you got so where I'm walking towards is Journal Square in Jersey City, New Jersey. So this is the junior high school. No, this is not high school, this is elementary school. Yeah, I walk into journal school there, and this is the strip where you got all the side stores that everyone comes to get their home goods and stuff like that. Okay, so this is Journal Square area. So up there you have the PATH train, and then you have Dunkin' Donuts, Popeyes, and stuff like that. I get quiet when people pass by because they nosy. No, but yeah, so you have a lot of things when you walk a little farther from Bergen. You got 7-Eleven. I think this is urgent care. So if you live in this area over here, obviously the rent is not going to be $1,300. It's more going to be like $1,500 because you live next to all of these restaurants, next to the PATH train. You have things that's near you, so obviously the rent they're going to make more expensive, but it's still going to be cheaper than $2,000. So a little down, if you walk a little further down by John F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy Boulevard, it's near Journal Square, and you have a lot of apartment buildings. So here's one, you have others down here, and then you have this diner, then you have another apartment building. So obviously in this area they're gonna make the rent at least $1,400 and up, you know. And I know this because I researched this on a lot of like websites like Zillow, Apartments for Rent, and other websites like that. So I went more near John F. Kennedy Boulevard. Down the strip you have a lot of houses that people rent out. So obviously the rent in here is definitely gonna be $1,400 and up. It's definitely gonna be $1,400 and up, but it's affordable and it's more clean in this area. I'm not even gonna lie, but down there you go more closer to the apartment buildings. But these don't have to be luxurious, but it's it's stable, it's comfortable, it's not, it's clean. Then you have buses, more transportations, and then the PATH train. Sorry guys. And then the PATH train is nearby. So I really hope this video is very informal for you guys who wanted to get a good look of the areas, or a closer look, a more personal look of the areas. And yeah, I'm going to end out this video with this artwork on this building. Look at this. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, Jersey City is really known for their art. Not known, but I noticed they have a lot of artwork on their buildings, or just like on anything. You just see a lot of artwork, and it's so pretty. I love how creative they get. But yeah, so I'm gonna close off this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. I have really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys did too. Ooh, look at the view. Nice. You want to live on the top floor, get a nice view.